I get asked questions. I get asked, Gordon Meyer, as a mastermind, do you ever let your hair down and switch off your brain? Well, I've never told anyone this, but I do let my hair down with grave mood rings. I don't have to switch off my brain though because, well, grave mood rings does that for me. You can Viscount on it.
Nothing Arizona's last station.
This Tuesday, one of these characters will get voted off the show. Will it be the mannered Viscount, the gossipy housekeeper, or the groovy doctor?
Not me, I'm staying alive.
There'll be a mockery of democracy, only on Grave Mood Rings.
This Viscount has so many moods.
That doctor's a discoing dude.
Your monsters, a riddling buffoon.
Our Vicar is over the moon.
Night work is a ball.
Here at Viscount.
It was a beautiful sunset, wasn't it? Why is it you only get up early on Tuesday nights, Winchame?
That's one of the unpleasant things about housekeepers, Doctor.
Eh? Pleasant or peasant? I'm not a peasant.
Perhaps not, but the world may not be as rosy as you think. As we speak, the storm of stagflation rages outside the very gates of Hall.
Stagflation? That's Greek to me.
But I'm Egyptian.
For feudal systems to survive, only the essential people are asked to stay and work. When did I get demoted to peasant?
In unvarnished terms, other manor houses are now discharging anyone redundant to the vassalage.
Oh, if you put it that way. Viscount Vichmachal, why don't we restructure Vichmachal?
Indeed. As without, so within.
It would be kind of strange if we didn't. So who gets the chop?
Well, it couldn't be us, of course.
By us, you presumably mean yourselves and not ourselves?
Who would lord over everyone if we didn't?
Again, we as in you?
We.
Well, it sure couldn't be me, of course. Who would see to the phlebotomy or whatever else it is I presumably do around here? If you give me the boot, there'll ironically be no shoe shines. We'll never get rid of anyone like this.
True. At this rate, we'll stay mired in the 70s.
If we've got to give a boot marching orders, who's out?
Of course, it has to be you or Mrs. Caller. Who else could oblige the noblesse?
I can give lessons in ambidexterity, shortchanging, and japery. So yourselves aren't necessarily the only bread machine around here. I'm sure I'll be fine cleaning up after either one of you, but I sure don't fancy the Viscount handling the phlebotomy.
We have an idea. Let's write down the name of the person we think is unnecessary. That person with the most votes gets shown the drawbridge.
Fine.
We'll read them out.
Ooh, I'm psyched. The suspense is killing me.
The first vote is for their lordships.
What about the next vote?
The next vote is for Winchame.
Huh? Who voted me? And the tiebreaker?
The final vote is for Dr. Makalovich.
I don't believe it. Winchame, was that you? It wasn't me. Well, I call malpractice.
Dispense a chill pill, Doctor. Everyone had a vote each, so we all get to endure happily ever after.
I'm still curious about who voted for me, but okay, let's leave it at that. I'm still curious too, but let's let bygones be polygons? Or is it a rhombus?
Well, that fooled them. We nearly got overthrown. Dock and collar. Viscount. Viscount.
1970. The world is a mood ring, and so is my body. I feel the prepubescent Weltschmerz of Saturday morning. Look up from my Count Chocula cereal, and there, foreboding, tall as a Gotham, is an actual vampire. I know that he too feels this Weltschmerz, like the world is both too big and too small, both filled with sorrowful limitations and bright possibility. How do I know? On one of his pale, corpse-like fingers, the vampire wears a mood ring, its pearlescence a portal into his many-cornered and seeping mind. I raise my skinny fist, emblazoned with my own mood ring, cloud-colored opal, bezoar of feeling, owl pellet amygdala. I am 11, and together the Count and I burn down the neighborhood. The Count feasting on the life force of the scout leader, me on the neck blood of my mom and dad. Life, the Count says, is given too often to those who do not truly understand it. But you and I know how to taste its iron fury, how to drink its wound-red fruit.
And they called them the aristocrats. Is this on pay-per-view?